Hi, my name is Sarah Soth, and I was just sharing my answers to the questions for the Kickstarter case discussion. To start off with is the overall shape of the company, and it seems like they're in pretty good shape. They have great revenue, and there are tons of projects, and I'm sure there are still tons coming in. Although I'm not sure what the average life of each project is. There's one that I looked up that was clear from 2014, so if each one can last a couple of years, I'm sure that helps the company, the actual Kickstarter company as well. With the 5 types of value, I think their weakest one is their their value in fitness, just because they didn't really want to expand to charity, and I feel like that's a huge thing for most of these kind of websites. But other than that, they could potentially go into they could potentially expand into, crazy things like medical devices even, and that probably won't hit off as well with the general population, but I'm sure, somebody who has diabetes would love to invest in something that would help their life be better, and that might not be really an expansion for their future, but it's definitely something to think about. And then I think their strongest value is their value in distribution, just because the web is so easily accessed these days, and even if people don't have the internet at home, they could still go to a library, or I could go to work, or obviously school. But um, even though they don't have apps or anything like that, their web interface is really easy to use, and um, I'm assuming it runs the same on most computers, unless web browser is outdated or something like that. But with apps, you get run to the Apple market and then the Android market, and so that would just be something that they would have to spend more money on, and so that might actually be a reason that they're not as interested in it. And then for the Kickstarter that I found interesting was just this mother who was trying to crochet caps for teenagers that had undergone chemotherapy. She, I guess, had a friend, and her daughter, her little girl, had cancer, and the cap that they gave her to wear after she went through chemotherapy she didn't like, and so this lady just wanted to raise $500 to send and to make these caps for these teenagers, and she kind of did turn this into a charity thing, which I thought was really cool, because people donated their money, and when she sent the hat out to the person, she would put made by Aaron Sanchez, provided by, or funded by this person. And so even though the backer didn't get a tangible product, a product still went out. So it was kind of like a loophole, and I thought that was pretty cool too. And besides the fact that I love crocheting and stuff like that. And she only wanted 500, but she got almost 700, so that's awesome for her. And I think it'd be great if a lot of other people, could do as well as that. And yeah, 45% is a great number, but I did see a couple that didn't hit their goal, and so that was kind of sad. But anyway, it was pretty cool, and I think they're off to a great start. But I don't know expansion-wise how far they'll go.